Namaste students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. I am Uma Malhotra, your science teacher. Welcome to all in RSV Group of School YouTube channel. Let's begin learning about the component of food, chapter number 2 of class 6. It's so very important for grade 6 science NCERT point of view because this chapter tells you about the types of nutrients, about how they are important for us, about balanced diet, and of course the deficiency diseases. This chapter also tells you about the different test of carbohydrate, protein and fat test. So let's start. Are you ready? Okay. So here is the question for you. Why do we eat food? Why do we eat food? So your answer must be, Ma, we are getting hungry. We get hungry. That's why we need food. Of course, correct your answer. But hold this answer in your mind and let's find out. Okay. So when you are eating the food, then what happens? What happens whenever you eat food? You will get energetic and start doing the work, isn't it? It means this food is providing energy to you, but only energy? So no, it gives energy to us. It is needed for the proper growth, and of course it protects your body from various diseases. So these all the things are given by food, isn't it? Okay. So alright, understood all of you? Okay, so the components of food which provide all these nutrients, all these things to you, these are called nutrients. What we call it? Nutrients. 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 Alright students? Okay, so let me study. So only one type of nutrient will give all these things? No. So that's why we are having here 5 type of nutrients which provide all these things to our body. Okay. So let me introduce these all the types of nutrients one by one. So let's begin. Okay. So the first we'll take, that is carbohydrate. In carbohydrate, this term have you heard it earlier in your previous classes? Yes, of course. This carbohydrate, the same term which is produced by the plants during the photosynthesis and stored in the form of starch. Remember this thing, this starch is also a form of carbohydrate. And the other term also I am telling you, that is sugar. And this sugar is also the form of carbohydrate. Alright? Now what will give this carbohydrate to your body? This carbohydrate provides us energy. That is the reason it is also known as energy provider. What do we call it? Energy provider. So from where we can get? These are the sources. From wheat, bread, potato and rice, and other more sources are there, but out of them they are carbohydrate rich food. Okay. So now we will take the another nutrient, that is protein. Now this protein is also known as body builder. Why? Because it is needed. Why? Because it is needed for the proper growth of our body and of course to repair and maintain the body. Okay, so that's why this protein is needed for our body. Clear? For the proper growth. So from where we can get? These are the sources of protein: milk, egg, paneer, pulses. Okay. Now you listen here. The requirement is protein is not same for everyone. you require more protein and I not so much. Why? Why this happens so? Because you are in the growing stage. So you need more protein in your diet. In the same manner, students, remember this thing, this protein is needed for the proper growth and to repair and to maintenance also. It means the sick people who need to recover their body and the other old age people who also need more protein. Why? Why they need protein? Because they want protein to recover the body. Clear? But in the case of mine, I am already grown up and my height will not increase more. So that's why I don't need any so much protein in my diet. Clear, student? Is that clear to all? Thank you. Now the next is fat. About the fat, you must have heard about it that we should not eat fat-rich food. We should not eat fat-rich food. Why? Because it leads to obesity, isn't it? But you will be surprised to know that if we not eat this fat, then what happen? It is also an essential nutrient for our body. Okay? So, it is also an energy provider nutrient. But in a very small amount, it gives lot of energy to us. Okay? So, we should not eat fat-rich food. Why? Because if we eat fat-rich food, we should equally do the workout. But if we eat fat-rich food and we are not doing the workout equally, then what happens? Only a small portion of this fat is utilized to produce the energy and the remaining part of this fat-rich food will remain in our body and causes obesity. Okay, student? Alright? Understood? Now the next, from where we can get the fat? These are the sources: ghee, groundnut, butter. Okay? Now we are moving towards vitamins and minerals. From where we can get these vitamins and minerals? From the vegetables and fruits. Do you like vegetables? No. Most of the students, they will tell me, of course, no. I don't like veggie things. Isn't it? You like, what do you like? You like chips. You like chocolates and the junk food, junk foods. But please don't eat. Why? Because they are not providing any nutrient to you. Okay? So what should you eat? Vegetables and fruits. Why? Why? The question arises here. Why? So you listen properly. These vitamins and minerals are very essential for your body. Why? Because they protect your body from the various diseases. So if you will not eat vegetables and fruits, definitely your body will not be protected. Understood? So that's why they are also known as immunity booster. Why? Because they boost the immunity system in your body. And this mineral, in additional, what it does? It keeps your body parts healthy. It keeps your body part healthy. So that's why all the body parts are capable to do all the functions properly. Okay, students? Understood? Now we have already learned about the 5 types of nutrients. The first is carbohydrate. Second is fats. They are the energy provider nutrients. Now the next is protein, which is the bodybuilder. And the next, fourth and fifth, vitamins and minerals, which are immunity booster nutrients. Now besides this, we are having two more things which are also essential for us. What are they? So let me tell you. The first is water and the second is rough phase. The first is water and the second is rough phase. Actually, they are not providing anything to us, to our body. But even then, they are equally essential as they are. How? How is it possible? So let me tell you. This water is a very good solvent. Do you know? It is very good solvent. So all the nutrients which we have taken from the food are easily dissolved in water. And this water can supply this nutrient from one part of the body to the second part. Okay? So that's why this water is very essential for us. You must have heard about it. We should drink sufficient amount of water. If you will not drink water properly, you may be suffered by a well-known disease that is called dehydration. What the name is? Dehydration. You should remember this thing. You should drink a sufficient amount of water per day. Okay? Now the next is rough phase. Next is rough phase. So why rough phase is essential? Because it cleans our body. Internal part of the body, it clean. Okay? How is it possible? So have you seen your mother? Your mother is cleaning the utensil by using one material that is called Scotch Briter. Have you seen that one? Yes, of course. So this is also known as this is also behaves like or act like a Scotch Briter for our body. Why? Because it cleans our internal part, a large intestine, our stomach, everything. It cleans properly and remove all the undigested part of the food from the body. Clear? So that's why it is very essential for our body. We should take it. And from where we can get it? From the whole grains, vegetables, fruits, salad. Should add salad in your food. Okay? Why? Because it will not give any nutrient to you. But definitely it will clean your body properly. Understood? So in this session we have already understood about the 5 types of nutrients and also about the importance of water and rough phase. I hope you have understood. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.